The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Okay.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
Oh, and I'm the type of guy who will never settle down. Where pretty girls are, well, you know that I'm around.
You know, this seems like a really, really bad idea. I'm fairly sure nothing ever good comes of these memory lounger things. Oh. Okay. You don't mind if I...
Excellent.
You've collected an issue of Robco Fun. Includes the Grognak the Barbarian holotape. I have the Grognak the Barbarian holotape? Okay, and...
Not enough folks value keeping the old CPU sharp anymore.
Dude, this... Apparently this woman doesn't mind if I, will rob her blind... Oh, God. No, don't rob the doctor. I know technically it's not robbing because it's not red, and bizarrely enough, that's robbing because it's red, but it's her stuff. Mind you, I took her magazine, didn't I? I'm a thief. I'm a terrible person. Okay, please stand by.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Please tell me I'm not going to have to be Kellogg and shoot my wife.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Okay. So what do I do?
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Do I walk along here? Oh, okay, so I have to walk along these, probably not falling. Can I jump? Ooh, I can jump. Can I crouch?
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Okay.
Turn down that goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
California Republic. All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
Okay.
What a joke. What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Okay.
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy.
No, he's not.
And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
You're pointing it at your mother.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're
Oh.
looking for.
Was I supposed to click on that?
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence.
I was going to let them finish
There.
talking before I clicked on them.
Try that one.
Which one? I was going to let them finish talking before I clicked on it. Access the memories, Dad, and that sort of stuff. I thought I wait till they stop talking, watch what they do, and then click things and investigate. All right, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
So it pauses time when I access them, okay?
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
Okay.
But we...
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
We don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
She?
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
Connie.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Okay, so he had a family too. Get it. I'm supposed to feel sympathy for him, but he did shoot my wife and steal my baby. Alright.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
I can't click on him. Okay.
You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't
I found
there
another memory
to help them.
I'll connect you.
Oh, they killed his family then. Okay, so they killed his family, didn't manage to protect them. Who's they, though? I wish I'd clicked on those memories at the start.
Mind if we sit down?
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. Suit yourself. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Okay.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Okay. So he just became a killer for hire. Murderer. Killing families. Any sympathy I felt for him about losing his own family is sort of...
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with...
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine. So, first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. The first synths weren't all that impressive.
Okay, same one.
I'm good, but I'm not that good.
Okay.
But the Institute could always make more, and kept
Why is he
making them
saying
better
I'm
each
good but I'm not
time.
that good? Because they weren't that impressive.
They still give me
Was
the
he helping
creeps,
them build the things or something?
You have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. The Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
Okay.
We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Oh. Sorry. Did I rush it a little?
Manual override initiated.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never...
Oh, no.
The eggheads never liked taking
I can
orders
stop and
from
start
a
them.
dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
Okay, so they...
Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders.
Okay, yeah.
Guess the old man didn't want so many.
So they wanted
loose
to kill them.
ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
That was me.
Computers are still working.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never like to.
Oh, well, aren't you just such a nice person?
I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human.
I beg
this way,
to
though.
differ.
Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
That's good. Checking through the logs.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Wait.
Hopefully it's all
So he knows he was taken out by me?
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Am I gonna have to watch this again?
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. What was... some...
Manual override initiated. Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Oh, it repeats it. It repeats it if I stay here. Okay, let's get out of here.
Computers are still working.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident.
So they wanted
Not how
me.
the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Piper has really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, this time, I probably shouldn't have even,
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue.
The new breed of synths.
I was gonna say, is he a synth?
Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Okay. Does... Oh, good. Who does he think his father is, then? Okay, what?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Okay.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Oh. Memory lounger exit. Yes, please. Very appropriate music, I guess.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had.
Where's Nick?
No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Where's Nick? I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. Are you seeing anything bad? Where's Nick?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Yeah, you were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw everything. There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, the scientist who escaped. Okay, I saw Kellogg's life, the man that ruined my family, the man I killed. We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. She kind of knows that. Just...
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions.
Please stop putting your
Where
arm
did the
through my
memory
power
say
armor.
he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
Okay, then he's dead already. It's a waste of time. We need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him, if we do. That's why he's there, to make the Institute think twice about following him. Why is it so dangerous?
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all.
Radiation.
Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
No, that's precisely...
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation? I'll find a way to get through the rads, don't worry. No, tell you what, how about you... Is there a way to fight that?
How do I fight that
Power
much
armor?
radiation?
Will it be enough?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X,
Got it.
Rad-Away.
Got that.
You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor?
Really? A suit of power armor? I don't know where we could find one. Or two! I'll find a way.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Oh, that was about to be my next question. Followed by... Could I pinch some of the... You don't mind, do you? You really don't mind. Let's just... Shut up! She said it was okay. Kind of. Okay. I think that's everything. I'm going to have to get Nick to get back in his armor. I can't believe it classifies as stealing. I really can't. Okay. Nick. Okay. Hello. Have you seen my
The
friend?
memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Okay, never mind. Dude, what's going on? Come on.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
Oh.
I was right.
Okay.
I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg, is that you? Of course it's bloody Kellogg.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
Knew this was a bad idea.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Okay, we have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice? Don't head into the glowing sea. There's something wrong with you, Nick. I don't want you with me. Let's get going. I'm going to head out on my own from here. No, I'm taking Nick with me. I got to keep my eye on him now.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
Well, I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me. But that suit of power armor you've got on might be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
My plan was to use both. All of the above. Actually, I don't know if the power armor and the Rad-X stack, to be honest. They probably do, but I don't... I have to have a look. Let's get going.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Right, yeah. Well, we've got a few things to do.
You know, that whole business with Doc Amari and Kellogg's memories? It got me thinking. It's just there's still some Nick Valentine history I've been wanting to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Actually, I've been kind of waiting for this. I may actually have already a head start on this.
Sure thing. What's the case?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things, hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath the sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
Oh my god, wait a minute. Are we saying he might still be alive? Like as a ghoul or something? There's more to this, isn't there? An evil king in a sub-shop. Does a meatball monster show up at some point? Your point being, Eddie Winter was from my time. A real scumbag.
Eddie Winter was from
real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted.
Well, technically Nick's
The
from my
arrogant
time.
bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Did he turn himself into a ghoul? You don't mean to tell me he used the radiation to... ... Nick, you can't be saying what I think you're saying. Watch out who you're calling a frozen banana. You've really done your homework on this guy. Yes, you have.
Jeez, you've really done your homework on this guy.
I have. And I uncovered a doozy. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul. 200 years before it was fashionable.
No way.
Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. Ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter even if he's still alive? This sounds like some kind of vendetta. Yeah. Tell me the full details, man. Come on.
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive? This sounds like some kind of vendetta.
I've got memories of a girl. My girl. They're not really my memories, I know that. They're Nick's. But the girl, she was real. She was beautiful and innocent. And Winter killed her. Now he's got to pay the price. So, knowing that, are you in?
Oh, I was in all right, mate. I didn't even need to know that to be in. I'm in. You're my man.
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
Let's go get him.
You're a good man. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's. I managed to snatch from the Cambridge police evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. My gut tells me the Boston police evidence terminals are the key to cracking this one. It's probably worth paying a visit to any of the departments you might have stumbled across.
10 Pines Bluff is under attack. You are kidding me. Oh, for the... 10 Pines Bluff is under attack. Nick.
Hey.
Power... Don't whine. Power armor. Get in... We have to go and defend 10 Pines Bluff. There might be a rad roach attacking it. And the 300 turrets. Get in. Just... Oh, we've got to talk to some Silver Shroud guy whilst here. I wanted to explore.
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you.
And what I wanted to do was drop off your power armor at the castle. Dude, come on. Follow. Please follow. We've got... Oh. Come on. Let's... we're going to call the vertibird. We're going to call the vertibird. Save 10 Pines Bluff. And then... I want to take you back to the castle and dump all the junk off. Can't believe 10 Pines Bluff is under attack. How?
Everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back.
Okay. Can I... weapons... Signal... Can I signal the vertibird here?
Now, I know you all are doing
There's probably not a...
but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters.
Oh, I've seen a lot
Hey,
of crazy
Daisy,
stuff.
glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl?
Okay, it's Daisy.
Didn't I see you on it?
Hello, neighborhood watch. Right, I sort of feel like we should be clear of wires. I think we should be outside anyway. I'm not totally sure whether or not the vertibird will come to this area. We kind of need to get a flat spot. I wanted to go back to the castle, drop off all this junk and the power armor that he's wearing. He just doesn't look right in power armor. He's carrying it for me. And I also wanted to swing by the ghouls and kill the ghouls for that other settlement. Okay, well, this probably is as good a place as any. Okay. This is bloody annoying. Now, I know you don't like the Brotherhood people. I know you don't like them, but we're going to have to use the vertibird. Otherwise, the people of Ten Pines Bluff are going to, I don't know, lose all their beds again or something. What? Oh, thanks, dude. Barely paying any attention there. Where? Are you coming? Over here? The bloody attack's going to be over by the time you get here. What was I saying? What? Oh God, is it under attack? Where is it? Oh, is it going to finish attacking a bunch of people before it lands? Oh, come on! It's going to blow up, isn't it? It's going to blow up. Was that someone falling out of it? Can they just not land here, or is it they won't land here if they're engaging someone? Dude, I could run to Ten Pine Bluff in this amount of time. Oh. It's a bloody vertibird, and he can't clear up a couple of raiders. Okay, they... It's going to get destroyed, isn't it? You're kidding me! You really are absolutely kidding. Down here! All are welcome, it says. Is it... I just get this feeling we're going to run off towards Ten Pine Bluffs ourselves, and we're going to get a message. Get in the vertibird. Fine. So we've got to run to Ten Pines Bluff. Best way to run to Ten Pines Bluff. Screen Top Nursery. Oh, it's... No, you know what? We're never going to make it to Ten Pines Bluff. Where the hell are we? Let's find an empty space and call another bloody vertibird. Oh, call another turbo pump bearings plant as well. No, no. Let's get it north. Oh, really? Run! I've been here, haven't I? Oh, I'm going to end up in combat the entire bloody way. Hey, Market. Hey, Market. It's landing. It's... Never mind. Okay. Haymarket Hall we've discovered, but this doesn't look unfriendly. I might... Oh, it's a place, a settlement. Okay, and it has... Okay, well then why? Again, never mind. Fine. Heading north, finding a safe spot to call a vertibird where it won't get horribly destroyed. If that's possible. Bridge. Is a bridge a good idea? I mean, I really feel like I should just bloody well go and hand those bearings in, but we are on a bit of a time critical thing. Right, let's... There, come on, come on. There's... Oh god. A vertibird will be unable to land in the requested... I'm going to run out of... Why? Why? This is definitely not working out as well as I had hoped with the vertibird thing. No, it's not. I was hoping for something a little more... Yeah, I was hoping for something a little more useful. Okay. We're looking for an empty space that a vertibird can land on. Where the hell are we? Okay. This. Wait a minute, isn't this the BATFL? I've got some holotapes to read for Nick. Please tell me you'll land here. Vertibird has been sent. Yay! Yeah, this is really annoying. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly to 10 Pines Bluff, save them, then I'm going to leave the power armor there. I can leave power armor stored all over the place, I guess. I'll leave the power armor there. I'm not going to go back to the castle this time. We're going to fly back to Boston Airport and pick up some flares because I've used more. Hopefully I can replenish them. And... oh no, maybe I don't need to. I think we should help Nick out. Tell you what, while we're waiting for the bloody... So we had... holotape. Note. Eddie Winter's case notes. Case, Eddie Winter, self-inflicted ghoul, criminal kingpin, age 200, offences too many to count. Location, underground bunker, Andrew Station, sealed with a 10-digit code. Holotapes hold the key to Winter's bunker. Each tape has one piece of the entry code. 10 tapes total, 9 left. Cambridge Police Evidence Terminal. Best lead for finding other tapes. Possibly remaining holotape locations. Commonwealth Police Departments. Badfl HQ. We've done a few of them. What else did we have? Where are the Eddie Winter... There we go. We've got Eddie Winter holotape 0. Did he just give us 0? It was just 0. We had already got 1, 7, and 8, right?
Message to Alexander Strelnikov. My esteemed Mr. Strelnikov.
No, we've heard that one.
Message to Johnny Montrano. Johnny. You fat, lazy piece of shit. I knew this arrangement was too good to be true. Let's join forces with the North End, huh? Bury the hatchet? Work mutually against a common enemy? Well, you
Fusion
put the
call?
nail in that coffin, huh, boyo? What did you have to do, Johnny? Huh? What was your job?
Fusion.
Sit in your car, on the corner. Keep your eyes open.
No. Ignore them!
You get out. Walk down the street, knock on the door, and let the fellas know there's trouble coming.
Ignore the raiders!
Easy as pie, right? I could have got a 9-year-old from the projects to do it, but no. In the interest of Irish-Italian relations, I give the job to you. So what happens? Nothing. Nothing happens. You sit on your fat ass dribbling cannoli cream onto your third chin. You watch. You watch the uniform blow. Months of planning, all in 2 minutes.
Oh, thank God.
Congratulations,
Oh.
Johnny. You got me. You and your pals sure put the screws to old Eddie Winter. You should tell this funny story to your little girl when you tuck her in that corner bedroom, upstairs, pink wallpaper, little house on Prince Street.
Okay.
Winter, signing off.
So he's threatening, right? Okay, Nick, get in, stop talking. Meet Ness at the crash site. Oh, okay. Bedford Station cleared. Let's just go straight to 10 Pines Bluff. Yes!
Your weapon is locked and loaded. Good hunting.
No good hunting. Straight to 10 Pines Bluff. Don't mention the other vertibird. Okay, so that was one tape. That was number one.
Message to Buster Conley. Nice piece you did on the monorail construction project. Heaven's Highway, Devil's Doing. Huh, cute. But I think you give organized crime too much credit. The various Boston families coming together to fund a public works project? Huh, please. Clearly you never sat down to dinner with these guys. They can barely agree on an appetizer. And ain't nobody jumping to pick up the check. The bosses had their hands in the honeypot, sure. But nowhere near the level you were suggesting. You did get one thing right, though. Safety Inspector Alice Lansky was killed. They'll never find her. There's nothing left.
We've heard that one.
After he bashed her brains in with one of those. Message to Rodrigo Palomar. Okay, my friend. I thought about it. And I've reached a decision on the Fallon's job. Your cut is exactly what you deserve.
And we got that one as well. So
Zilch. You heard me right. You get nothing.
Quest, no.
Yes, you cracked the safe. And yes, we got the diamonds. But you also tripped the alarm. Maggie got pinched, and that's entirely your fault.
Winter's End, that
now,
we've already...
Hello, team. Captain Widmark here. Welcome to the task force. Operation Winter's End starts now, with you.
I think we've already heard this one
Together,
too.
we will knock Eddie Winter off his throne and dump his sorry ass in the 2,000-volt easy chair. It should come as a surprise to no one that our operations in Boston have been, in a word, compromised. Winter has eyes everywhere, even the BPD. So, our brothers across the river in Cambridge have been kind enough to let us use the Cambridge Police Department
10
as our
Pines
base
Bluff?
of operation. Let's get to work. Good hunting.
I wish I could change sides, you know. Okay. There's 10 Pines Bluff. Set us down. Set us down. Set us down. Not on the crops.
Stand by for landing.
Not on the crops. Dude. Okay, we need to make a holopad. It was a legendary gunner. Fusion laser rifle. Why the hell did you need me? Seriously, why did you need me? Look at this. Look at this place. It's a fortress. It's a damned fortress. It's enormous. My God, there's a lot of you standing around doing nothing. All right, you know, while we're here, Nick, give me a second. I'm going to break down some stuff. I'm going to find a place for you to put your bloody power armor. Because, frankly, I don't want you bringing it because you look wrong.
Wow.
Bunch of lazy bums. I had to fly here. Do you know how many people died to get me here? An entire Brotherhood of Steel bloody Vertibird crew, which apparently is only one person anyway, died getting me here. Why? So that I could watch you stand around looking at a pile of ash that all the turrets I'd built for you had created. I mean, our place is fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong. God, this is just... Dude, seriously, I can't take that stuff. It would be classified as stealing. Your fusion core and your... That's steal. I am now stealing Nick's fusion core.
Always wondered what you look like
Right, where shall I store this? Let's find a nice out-of-the-way point in this well-lit and yet strangely badly defended bloody building. Right, I'm going to put it here for now. Can't exit. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it here. And yes, I'm going to take the fusion cord out and the torso. I don't care if it classifies as stolen. Valentine disliked that. You are kidding me. You really are kidding me. I mean, come on. Where is he? Where's bloody Valentine? Come here. Give me all the crap you're carrying.
I'm listening.
Okay, well, I've repaired a few of the plants that seem to have been broken, and I've assigned all of the settlers to do something, I think.
Don't let all that horsepower go to you.
There were a few remaining plants that weren't done. There still are one or two, but they've got 24 food, 21 water. I built a bunch of scavengers stations to assign the rest to, so they can get junk for me, I suppose. Better than them doing absolutely nothing. And that's it. They're unhappy, apparently. They are unhappy. They've got enough beds, enough power, enough water. They've got defense beyond... Well, they really do have a lot of defense, and yet they're still miserable. They probably want TVs and radios, which just goes to show you just can't please some people. You really can't. Is that my provisioner? Honestly, this settlement is a complete liability at the moment. Is this the third or fourth attack, fifth attack we've had on this? The defense is 138. 138! I mean, you saw it. We got here. Everything was dead. There was a broken potato plant. Right, let's... Okay, I'm... The glowing sea, public knowledge... Right, find Eddie Winter's holotapes. We've got one at Quincy Police Station, which is quite far south. I really do want to help Nick out. In fact, let's just... Thing is, if we're about to head off into the glowing sea, I have this nasty feeling we may not come back. I hate to sound pessimistic. So, let's have a look. That's a miscellaneous quest. Okay, it's not removed those. We've got... Over near Finch Farm, we've got Nahant Sheriff's Department. Personal storage container. Oh, these are all... Oh my god. We got one down there. Natick Police Department. It looks like we've been and collected everything we need to collect from those. At least that's what I'm assuming it means. So we need to find... We've got one. We've got two. We've got 3 places left to check for holotapes for Nick. Now, I've dumped the power armor here. I don't think I need that many sets of power armor at the castle. Although, God knows, I feel like leaving stuff here is a bad idea. I've also left some legendary weapons that I don't think I'll ever need. And probably don't mind if they get stolen when this place gets raided. But there are... Sorry, armor. There are some weapons I've kept because I want to keep them. Nick is carrying them. He's still overloaded, you see. He's still overloaded, which makes me think... I still want to go back to the castle. If we're going to try and sort out the Eddie Winter thing for him. Right. I think what I'm going to do is take the vertibird to here. I don't think I can actually go here yet because I've not found it. I can go to Forest Grove Marsh, where incidentally I do need to find a fern. Because for some reason I've stored mine somewhere and can't remember where. I need to keep a hold of that. So that's what we're probably going to do. We're probably going to go there first. Then we can swing by here. Castle first though. Castle. I want to dump a bunch of stuff off. I want to drop a lot of the stuff I've got. But yes, I do. Alright, let's... Wait for the vertibird. Ooh, oh god. Stuff. I'll tell you what. I got some food I haven't cooked. Not that I necessarily want to bring it, but let's... while we're waiting for the vertibird to arrive, Also, what else? Can't do it in power armor. Oh, it's coming. It's coming, never mind. And hopefully it won't be fighting things on the way this time. You guys have got to love me, though. I mean, not only did I build you one of the most heavily defaulted settlements in the north part of this area. In fact, probably the most heavily defended. No, Sanctuary is more heavily defended. I arrived to save you from things you didn't need saving from in a bloody vertibird. I mean, you've got to be thinking, dude, this is pretty damn awesome. Alright. Step 1, take us to the castle. We got some junk to drop off. I probably shouldn't have left all that legendary gear here now. But you know what? Too late. This was before I decided to go back to the castle. Let's go to the castle, dump some stuff at the castle, then we're going to fly off to, I think, the Fern, get the Fern, and then go and check that first police station. Are we under attack? Or is it the Brotherhood of Steel that's under attack? None of who? Who are we talking to? Who are we talking to? Please don't tell me you declared war on the Brotherhood. Oh, there's some raiders over there. Really? You're getting a bit freaked out by all of the raiders over there. They're oh god, I can't see diddly. Tell you what. Is that Dance? Dance, for God's sake, what are you doing? They're miles away!